Murodjon Akhmadaliev has built his career on a foundation of quiet intensity and unshakable self-belief, qualities that were on full display in his scathing response to Naoya Inoue's latest training footage ahead of their looming super bantamweight clash. The USASBK champion, known for his methodical destruction of opponents and ironclad mental fortitude, watched with apparent indifference as clips circulated of the monster demonstrating his otherworldly hand speed, concussive power, and laser-guided precision in preparation for their fight. Akhmadaliev's reaction wasn't merely dismissive. It was a calculated, psychological strike delivered with the cold precision of a seasoned warrior who understands the importance of mental warfare at the highest levels of boxing. His words carried the weight of a man who has spent years honing his craft in the shadows, waiting for this exact moment to challenge a fighter many consider unbeatable, and his tone suggested not just confidence, but an almost eerie certainty that he possesses the blueprint to dismantle Inoue's carefully constructed aura of invincibility. Naoya Inoue's training videos have become the stuff of legend in boxing circles, offering terrifying glimpses into the preparation of a man who has systematically demolished every opponent placed before him across multiple weight classes. The Japanese phenom's recent footage shows him executing combinations with such speed and power that they appear almost supernatural, his punches ripping through the air with a whip-like crack as he moves with the predatory grace of a jungle cat stalking its prey. Every drill, every shadow boxing sequence, every mid-session is performed with machine-like perfection, reinforcing the notion that Inoue exists on a different plane of boxing existence than mere mortals. Yet, Akhmadaliev's brutal assessment of these displays that they mean nothing when the bell rings speaks to a deeper understanding of combat sports that highlight real training footage and social media hype often crumble when confronted with the harsh realities of an elite-level fight, particularly against an opponent as physically and mentally formidable as the USASBK champion. What makes Akhmadaliev's response so compelling is the unimpeachable credibility of his own resume and fighting style. Unlike many of Inoue's previous opponents who were either smaller men moving up in weight or aging veterans past their prime, Akhmadaliev is a natural super bantamweight in his physical prime with championship experience against world-class opposition in a style specifically engineered to give technicians like Inoue nightmares. His victories over Danny Roman and Ronnie Rios weren't just wins. They were systematic breakdowns that showcased his ability to impose his will on skilled opponents through a combination of relentless pressure, underrated boxing IQ, and thudding power in both hands. When Akhmadaliev states that Inoue has never faced anyone like him, it's not hyperbole, but a cold hard fact backed by film study and combat sports analytics. And this fundamental truth gives his words far more weight than typical pre-fight bravado. Inoue's camp has maintained their characteristic silence in the face of Akhmadaliev's provocations, a strategy that has served them well throughout the Japanese star's meteoric rise through the ranks. His team understands better than anyone the dangers posed by the USASBK champion, particularly given the high-stakes nature of this matchup. This fight represents more than just another title defense. It's a crucial test of his ability to carry his otherworldly talents into yet another weight class against an opponent who represents perhaps the most complete challenge of his career to date. The pressure on the monster is immense, as a loss here would not only derail his quest for multi-divisional dominance, but also raise uncomfortable questions about whether his destructive power can truly translate against larger, stronger, elite competition. Akhmadaliev's confident dismissal of Inoue's training footage suggests he's acutely aware of this psychological pressure point and is intentionally amplifying it through his public comments. The psychological warfare inherent in Akhmadaliev's comments reveals a sophisticated understanding of high-level combat sports that extends far beyond physical preparation by publicly diminishing the significance of Inoue's Impressive training footage, the USSP champion is engaging in a deliberate campaign to strip away the layers of intimidation that have become such a crucial part of Inoue's fighting identity. Fighters often claim not to be affected by an opponent's reputation, but Akhmadaliev is going several steps further. He's actively working to demystify Inoue to reduce him in the public consciousness from an almost mythical monster to just another talented boxer with exploitable flaws. This isn't just media posturing. It's a calculated strategy designed to plant seeds of doubt in Inoue's mind while simultaneously reinforcing Akhmadaliev's own self-belief, creating a psychological environment where the USSP's physical advantages might carry even greater weight when they finally step into the ring together. When examining the stylistic matchup between these two champions, it becomes clear why Akhmadaliev might be uniquely positioned to present problems Inoue has never before encountered in his professional career. The USSP's fighting style is a nightmare amalgamation of relentless forward pressure, underrated technical skill, and physical strength that could disrupt Inoue's rhythm in ways previous opponents couldn't. While fighters like Naoya Inoue and Jason Maloney had moments of success against Inoue by catching him with well-timed counters or forcing occasional defensive lapses, neither possessed Akhmadaliev's combination of size, stamina, and systematic approach to breaking down opponents. The USSP's ability to cut off the ring with surprising efficiency for a pressure fighter combined with his willingness to absorb punishment to deliver his own heavy shots creates a tactical conundrum that even a technician of Inoue's caliber might struggle to solve, particularly if Akhmadaliev can successfully implement a body attack to slow the Japanese star's legendary footwork and movement. The fundamental nature of this matchup transcends mere physical skills and touches on something far more primal in combat sports. The collision of two